I'm exploring this concept of if our habits have changed, and have they changed enough, or are we just going to snap back to where we were? And so there was a couple of interesting stories this week. One was hospital at home and the initiatives that are going on there. And we see them all over the place. There's a new consortium that includes Ascension and Intermountain. Mayo is making noise all over the place on hospital at home. The consortium is really lobbying for better policies and reimbursement for care at home and remote patient monitoring and those kinds of things. And then I also covered a story on Today in Health IT around retail clinics. And it appears that retail clinics are also seeing a surge in growth and really their emphasis in the delivery of care. And I'm wondering, we stopped going to the hospital. First of all, we were told to stop going to the hospital, so we stopped going. And if we had only done that for 2 months, I think things would have snapped back. But we really have started to adopt new ways of receiving care, new ways of interacting. We've gotten used to some of these digital tools. We start to recognize when, hey, you know what? It feels like it's okay for me to just talk to a doctor via Zoom. I don't need to go sit in the waiting room to wait to see somebody because it's a lot more convenient. As we look at those things, do you think the care venues do you think the habits have changed enough that we're going to see a shift and a change in how care is delivered post-COVID?
And I think it's a topic we don't talk about too often because it seems to, I'm not sure if it's embarrassing or at the outset of this, there was a lot of warnings about mental health. We're underestimating the mental health issue that's going to come out of this. And I will tell you, my family, I know some colleagues, friends and family who had never thought about seeing or talking to somebody, what was on their mind, what was bugging them, and have leveraged some of these telehealth services, telemental health services. Finally, just talk with somebody. Some folks have a problem getting actually that physical interaction of talking about mental health problems or what's on your mind. I think telehealth actually brings down some of those barriers where it might be easier to speak to somebody about your problems or what's on your mind over a video rather than going there. It's a lot of human effort and mind to get up there, get in your car, sit down and talk with somebody, especially about things like that. So that's what I've been keeping an eye on. I have no problem saying I've used it for that purpose. It's been really helpful. And I see that as the big wave. I mean, telehealth with a primary care physician, hey, I've got a rash, those type of things, that's not going to go away, but I really think there's something to be done on that.